Nina and Nisha are twins. Both of them are beautiful. However, Nisha is taller than Nina. Nina and Nisha have a sister. Her name is Nimi. Nimi is the eldest and the tallest.
Hi and hello everyone. I'm teacher Sundari here. In this lesson, we are going to look at comparatives and superlative adjectives. Let's get started. First, we are going to look at what is the meaning of an adjective. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. It gives us more information about a person, place, thing, animal, and or idea. For example, it is a big table. Big here is an adjective, a word describes a noun table. While comparative means you compare two people, places, or things. And superlative means compare three or more people, places, or things. I'm going to show you now with a very simple chart, and what this chart shows you that the point that matters is the adjective itself. How many syllables is it divided into? What is the syllable means? Here, syllable means how many parts in terms of pronunciation. Okay, for example here, when we look at a very short word like cold, hot, long, it has only one syllable. We say fast, cold, so it has one syllable. When we say happy, pretty, it has two syllables. Happy, ha and p, pretty, pre and t. Okay, got it? When we start with one syllable words or really short words, all you have to do is to add an ER sound or EST. For example, here, the basic adjective is cold. The comparative adjective is here, colder than. And the superlative adjective is the coldest. Cold, colder than, the coldest. Remember to say the coldest, not only coldest. Okay? And the same thing for colder than. Whatever in the red one, you have to add. Thus, the basic principle for one syllable words or short words, you need to add ER and the EST. Now, let's look at next one. Hot. Hot, hotter than, the hottest. Long, longer than, the longest. The next rule is when you have two syllable words which ends with Y, then we do this. Happy, happy, two syllables ending with Y, so we cancel the Y and we add IER, happier. Happy, happier than, the happiest. Next word, busy, busier than, the busiest. And now, for every other word which is two syllables or more, you have a different pattern. So, let's look at this example. Next, we're going to look at famous. Famous, two syllables without Y. So, two syllables without Y, we add more than and the most. Next is modern. Modern, two syllables also and without Y. More modern than, the most modern. So, it is different from the earlier one, right? Using more than and the most. And now we are going to look at 3 or more syllables.
The word which has more than 3 or more syllables, we use more and the most. For example,
Delicious, more delicious than, the most delicious. Next, intelligent, more intelligent than, the most intelligent. Beautiful, more beautiful than, the most beautiful. Got it? Now, we move on to common exceptions, except for a few really, but not many. Alright? Okay. Good, better than, the best. Bad, worse than, the worst. Little, less than, the least. Many, more than, the most. Much, more than, the most. Well, remember to use the word than and the. Now, let's check how much you have understood by doing a short practice here. Alright, let's do it. So, as we do this practice, remember the 3 basic rules. If it is one syllable, if the adjective is one syllable, give it a sound of ER and the EST. If 2 syllables ending in Y, then drop the Y and you have to add IER and IEST. If 2 syllables without Y, you add more and most. If more than 2 or more syllables, then use more and the most too. Now, let's start with slow. Slow, one syllable, right? So, slow, slower than, the slowest. Okay, next we move on to noisy. Noisy. Remember noisy? You have to drop the Y and add IER and IEST. For example, I am noisy. My brother is noisier than me. And my sister is the noisiest. Alright? Next, we go to expensive. Okay, how many syllables here? Expensive. 3 syllables. Okay, so if 3 syllables, we use more than and the most. Remember? So, expensive, expensive than, the most expensive. Alright? How about healthy? Healthy, 2 syllables and ends with Y. Here, you have to add IER and IEST. Okay, so healthy, healthier than, the healthiest. Okay, we move on to another one here. Helpful. Helpful is 2 syllables without Y. So, helpful, more helpful than, the most helpful. Alright? Well, we come to the end now. Just remember how the comparative adjectives are followed by than and the superlative adjectives follow the word the.
thank you for watching.